Hey guys, welcome to our Survivor Cambodia
chat. Kaoh Rong.
Yes, chat. Season 32,
right.
Season premiere.
So it's brains versus brawn versus beauty. This is the second season that they've done this.
Loved it the first time. I'm excited for this one. Let us know what tribe you think you would be on.
I would definitely be on none of them. No, probably brains.
I think I'd be a brain. If
right.
you want to see our full cast assessment, check out the video that we did on it.
Yes.
Did I really just say I was going to be on the brains tribe?
It's in the bottom.
It's in the bottom bar.
All right, so you know how it always starts out. They show up, and then they're like, grab as much crap as you can, and then get the F out of here.
Yeah.
So they gave them a raft. They had like to choose from.
They had
fruits and vegetables and
equipment.
chickens. Yeah. All kinds of stuff.
So one of the chickens was like, whoa, I'm out of here.
And Beast Mode Cowboy says, not today, Satan.
He dove in and got that chicken.
How the hell did he dive in with his cowboy boots on? How do you swim with cowboy boots on?
He's the Beast Mode Cowboy. That's how.
So.
All right, so let's just give a couple of fun things about each tribe. So let's talk about Braun first.
All right, so...
Got a lot of real thinkers over there.
That big tall guy, I can't think of his name right now.
Basketball player.
Yeah. He's a real philosopher. He's like, yeah, same thing makes you laugh, makes you cry.
Okay, so...
That just really stood out to me. That was like the Socrates of the week.
Right. So it seems like on each tribe there's like one, maybe two people who at first glance you're like,
what the F are you doing on this tribe?
Why are you on this tribe? On Braun, it's Alicia, who the rest of her tribe is referring to as Blondie. They don't even care enough to learn her name.
They want to get rid of her, like, right away. That's like, she's the big target, the first one.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't look like she's being very helpful around the camp, so... No.
Well, you know what? I'd want to get rid of Darnell because he took a freaking dump in the water.
Why? I thought they did that in the woods!
Why did he do that in the water? Brown trout?
No!
Really?
Okay, I just can't. But, oh my god.
Why would you crap where you bathe?
I know. I'm just gonna move on because it's grossing me out. I felt so bad for Jennifer.
Yeah, she got that little bug in her ear and it was bleeding and she was like,
she was all
herself in pain.
It looked really bad. Really bad. So she stayed up like all night because it was bugging her. No pun intended. And then, I guess it was the next morning or something, she was lying there and it like freaking crawls out.
And Cindy and the big basketball guy are like, hey, look, there's the bug.
Why didn't you grab it?
Why didn't they grab it?
It took them a while to grab it. Oh, my ear's so itchy now. Ew.
I
know. But yeah, it was gross. It had like her blood in there and
Yeah, but then like 5 seconds later, she's like, I feel great now.
I feel wonderful. Wow. It was crazy how it was just like...
Yeah.
Wow, I was shocked that it didn't like lay eggs in there. I thought maybe that was one crawling out and there were like a bunch in there. I don't know.
Maybe it did lay eggs.
She said she felt better, so I don't know.
For the moment.
All right, well, let's talk about the brains.
All right, they have Obama on their tribe.
He looks a lot like President Obama. He looks a
lot like Obama, and his voice is really annoying, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know if I could.
Well, the brains were trying to make fire, and Debbie was all like, I know how to do everything ever in the world. Let me teach you how to make fire.
That's really annoying everybody right away.
It is. And it seemed like she wasn't able to get the job done either.
Yeah.
So that's a problem.
Well, Liz and Neil are coming up with a little bit of a hipster alliance there. You know, he's the
Mr.
ice cream guy.
And she's all poker, whatever.
Right. Strategist.
I don't know.
No, she wasn't the poker one.
No, she wasn't the poker one, but I remember her talking about poker. She played poker. She's like, all game theory.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's going to be interesting.
Aubrey, well, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, I thought they were going to pull in, like, the rest of the youngsters and then the oldsters would be
they were talking about that, yeah. And I felt so bad, especially for the FBI guy.
Not so much for Debbie, because
she's a little all over the place
Yeah.
right now. She needs to get it together.
But Joe, I mean, he seems like a solid guy.
Yeah.
He's in great shape. I mean,
They're underestimating
For
him
his
big
age.
time. But let's talk about Aubrey.
she got overwhelmed by life and the heat.
Yeah. I think she was having a panic attack because she was like, oh shit, it's really hot out here. I'm on Survivor.
Do work in the sun.
Yeah, why are you not working in the shade? That's my first question.
Even Joe said that. Joe was just like, work in the shade.
Yeah, and then she kept saying, like, I wish you guys had met me, like, not here.
You're not dead yet.
She was making it sound like she was dying. It was
know.
crazy. My ear is just so itchy now.
Mine too.
Okay, let's
Both of
talk
them.
about the beauty tribe.
All right. Hello. Beast Mode Cowboy and Ty. Done. First place, second place. That's who I would pick.
I
love them.
Ty.
Yeah. He's awesome.
He's all, I speak for the trees, I speak for the animals and the living creatures.
Yeah.
Love it.
He's very calm when he's not out of control. And Nick is the worst on that tribe. He's kind of a douche.
He's a little obnoxious.
Kind of a douche.
But anyway, they were in a bit of trouble because they had all those chickens. They had 3 chickens. They got loose. And then they had to
Yeah.
catch them. They exerted all this energy trying to catch them.
I
One
think
got
they only
away.
actually caught 2, yeah.
So then Ty was like, let's put these babies on a leash.
That was such a
It was
great
so
idea.
cute. Oh my god.
That was such a great idea.
So the girls are like, wow, this Ty guy is pretty cool.
Yeah, he should be in our girl alliance.
They want to pull in a 4th person because there are only 6 people on each tribe right now. You need a majority.
Right.
So 3 girls together is not going to cut it.
Well, Beast Mode Cowboy, he's kind of an asset to the tribe. Well, he
And they're
was
going to
the
say an
first
ass hat. That too.
That too. He made fire along
did.
with Ty. So that was pretty awesome. Although now they have Flint, but Ty got caught. He got caught looking for an idol.
Yeah, they were out getting like firewood or whatever, and then Ty was just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go back there for a second. It's not weird, I promise. I'm not looking for the idol.
Yeah.
He was pulling those freaking trees up out of the ground.
What was up with that?
I don't know, but it was crazy.
Why were those dead trees stuck in the ground there? That was really
That's
weird.
what he was saying too. He was like,
Yeah.
man, there must be an idol here, but there wasn't. And he got
No.
caught looking for it. It was really awkward.
Julia noticed that Beast Mode Cowboy was from Big Brother. Mm-hmm. So I think his days are numbered.
Well, he told them too,
that.
like, yeah, if you guys know me, I'm the Beast Mode Cowboy from Big Brother.
Oh, he told them too?
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Yeah.
My son's computer was so loud I couldn't hear a damn thing.
All right, well, let's talk about this week's immunity/reward challenge.
It's a surf and turf, as
Okay.
usual. Part of it is on the water, part of it's on the land. Mm-hmm. They have a boat, and one
They have to dive into the water,
Right.
release
To get
the
paddles.
paddles, and then they have to paddle back to the beach, turn their boat into a car. It's like a friggin'
like a
duck
duck
tour.
tour. And that freaking boat is heavy as hell.
Duck tour Cambodia.
They have to like pull it, push it. Then they have a choice. They can,
Bop it.
yeah, they can choose to do a puzzle or a stacker puzzle. where
Right, so
they,
you
like,
gotta figure
stack
out,
it
like,
up.
what's gonna work better for your tribe.
If you can't handle the wobbly beam, don't do the stacker. So they got masks to use too for the diving because apparently the water is pretty murky.
Yeah.
But first place wins a deluxe fire kit.
Yeah.
There was some good stuff in there. You got some charcoal.
A lot
and
of
a
charcoal,
flint,
dry wood, a tarp.
a basket. I like the basket. I would like
the
to get
basket was really
please.
like part of the thing.
Oh.
I think it was just like for use.
All right. Well, second place, you got a flint. And then we Glengarry, Glen Rossed it. And third place,
You're fired. You get nothing.
Somebody gets voted out.
You get a date with Jeff at Tribal Council.
Well, it was bad news for the Braun tribe right off the bat.
Darnell was all like, I was a lifeguard. I'm going to dive for you guys, which is great. But then he freaking lost the mask in the water.
He made his tribe dead last.
Yeah, they really
Thank you,
fell behind.
Darnell. And the beauty tribe, they were doing okay until it got time to get the boat on the land.
Yeah, they had a huge lead.
They couldn't get it into the dry dock. It took forever.
Yeah, so
They were
Braun,
really struggling.
Braun was able to make a huge comeback. They really freaking brawned it out.
Yeah, the guy with all the tats and the gauges, he really helped out with the paddles too. Because that was difficult.
Yeah.
But Beauty, they lost a lot of time moving that boat.
Like we said, yeah.
Yeah.
So then they get to the choice. Are you going to do a puzzle or the stacker thing? So everybody picked puzzle.
Right.
I think that was a smart move.
Well, Alicia, I don't think she knew she was on Survivor.
Blondie, she was working on the puzzle for Braun.
They were like, get the pieces out. She was just like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's a puzzle.
Jennifer was like, get the effing pieces. It was crazy.
So Brains, slow and steady wins the race. They won first place immunity. They got that deluxe fire kit.
They're off to a great start compared to the first Brains tribe.
Oh my God. Then it was pretty close. I mean, it came down to the last piece of the puzzle.
It was very close between Beauty and Braun.
Beauty pulled it out.
They did.
They pulled it out, which means Braun loses.
They get nothing. They're going to tribal.
Well, Darnell apologized to everybody. He's like, yeah, man, I know I effed up. I lost the goggles. And they were like, yeah, you did. But we're going to vote for Blondie.
Are they, though?
That's what they told him.
Yeah. So, basketball guy, we don't know all the names yet. Basketball guy is talking to Alicia. And he's just like, yo, you're going to be safe. Just chill. And she's like, but how do I know that?
I would vote for Darnell if it was me, because, he lost the mask.
So she's, running around scheming when it seems like she's going to be safe, and they're all just like, what the F are you doing?
And they're like, do you have an idol or anything? And she's just like, well, I'm not saying yes, and I'm not saying no.
What are you doing?
Why would you do that? Just say no. I'm ready to work with you. Just, I get it. Just vote out Darnell.
Right. So let's talk about Tribal Council.
So Jeff wants to know, hey, what's first impressions? Who do you think does not belong on this tribe?
Mr. Bounty Hunter is like, I'll say it straight up. Friggin' Blondie and Darnell, get your asses out.
Blondie doesn't even get a name. She just gets Blondie.
Yeah.
They're not cutting it.
Well, you know who else doesn't like Blondie? Sydney the bodybuilder.
She does really not like her.
She's also got an alliance going with Darnell, so she does not want to see him go home this week.
Right. Well, Darnell had a bit of an emotional moment during the tribal, and he whipped up a few tears, and it seemed like it was going to be quite effective.
Yeah, the rest of the tribe was like, wait, are we making a mistake here? Like, what?
Yeah, and they were
now?
right in front of everybody. Yeah, I think we should vote out Blondie.
Oh my God.
She was just like...
Yeah, the whole time she was like...
Is that bad?
Right.
Well, it came time to vote, and guess what, Blondie? The pen works better without the cap.
Oh my God, she started writing with the cap on the marker. What are you doing?
Miraculously,
she figured out how to take the cap off.
It ended up being a tie.
Yes.
So you know what happens.
Revote.
Revote. The two people who got voted for don't get to vote, and you can only vote for them.
Yeah, so in the end, Darnell was voted out. I'm sad to see him go. I would have liked to have seen him stick around for a while.
I'm really shocked that it wasn't Blondie. I'm really shocked.
You know, though, I feel like this has been happening a lot, where they keep, a really weak-ass person. I don't know.
All right, well...
It seems like that's been happening the last few seasons.
Next time, it's going to be crazy. Debbie's not fitting in.
She's like a Shireen.
She is like a Shireen, except even more annoying than Shireen. And Ty and Beast Mode, are they going to be hooking up?
What?
I don't know what went on there, but I just can't wait.
Let us know what you thought of the premiere. I think it's going to be an awesome season. And until next time, much love.